within a short period, speedily deteriorated into a large open sore. Troubled by this and coupled with some discoloration she observed in several parts of her skin, she visited a hospital, and with several tests conducted, she was diagnosed with skin cancer, which was fast metastasizing to other parts of her body. Hence the discoloration. Immediate treatments to impede the spread were chemotherapy and several other medications. However, despite these treatments, her condition got even worse and deteriorated rapidly. Emotionally and financially drained, she was devastated by the drastic turn of events. Lashomo's opportunity for divine intervention came with news about the Healing Stream's live healing services with Pastor Chris. With her faith stirred and hope rekindled in her heart for a miracle, she registered and participated in the live services. The man of God, Pastor Chris, prayed for the sick and hurting around the world.
I command the pains to cease. I command the infirmities to leave. I command the tumors to die, the cancers to die and pass out of your body.
Something inordinately spectacular happened to Lashomo afterward. Watch as she shares her inspiring testimony.
My condition started when I was actually about to write my grade 12. That was last year. And then I discovered that my skin started being dark all of a sudden. So I went to UTH. The doctor said that I had cancer. The symptoms of cancer were being shown, and therefore I had cancer. They said they cannot give me chemotherapy unless we buy that injection, the medication for chemo. Unfortunately, it was a very sad moment for me. My condition got very, very, very worse. That blood started coming out of those big sores that I had on my legs. It was even stinking, a little bit smelly. It was as if my flesh was starting to rot, you know. It came at a point where the doctor said, no, I think since she's not responding to the treatment anymore, I think we just have to amputate the legs. We have to remove them. I couldn't walk by myself. I couldn't do a lot of activities, including bathing by myself. My mom used to help me to take a bath. I couldn't go to the toilet, so they had to help me to go to the toilet, in short. It's at that same time, as we were coming from CDH hospital, we met this sister, this sister called by the name of Sister Dawn, who worships at Gospel Envoys. She said at her church they are having a healing stream, so she would like me to participate or be amongst those who are going to be prayed for by Pastor Chris. The same day I came into contact with Pastor Chris, the time that he started ministering to the sick, and Pastor Chris saying where there's a problem, if they are sick, maybe on the leg, they should touch that particular leg. I felt the glory of God. But the time that healing came to me, I was smiling. I had this strength that I had never felt before. I stood up with my big wounds, the wounds that blood was coming out. I stood up. I couldn't feel the pain. The pain was gone completely. I came on my mother's back in the church, but I left the church walking with my own feet. And in my second week, I discovered that those wounds, they started drying up. From that time, I even started wearing my shoes. I started bathing myself. I started washing plates, sweeping the house. I made sure I did a lot of activities. I just want to say thank you, Pastor Chris, for what you are doing. I truly, honestly believe that you are a sent from God. You are touching so many lives. You are such a blessing to us.
Oh, that's wonderful. How gracious the Lord is. How gracious. How gracious.